Hi, Enrique, and thanks so much for asking this question. The first thing that came to mind when I saw it was the following. If we're asking ourselves or somebody else, should I do this acceptance technique just before I'm trying to sleep or even during the day? The idea we see built in there or between the lines is basically that there is a way to achieve sleep, to get sleep, to control sleep. We just have to do it the right way. Maybe we do it just before we go to bed. We do this technique just before we go to bed, or we do this technique all day so that sleep happens. And this kind of way of thinking is very natural when we feel like we've lost sleep, we lost control of sleep, we lost our ability to sleep, we want it back. And we think of acceptance, for example, as a technique we can use to get our sleep back. However, the most fundamental truth about sleep is that sleep is just passive. It happens by itself automatically when we're not trying to get it. So if we try to use acceptance as a technique to get sleep, that will just make us have more struggle, more problems with sleep, like more difficulties. So what is the meaning here? What is it that we want to do? Well, what we really want is to see that acceptance is not a form of doing. Acceptance is not something active. Acceptance is just the alternative to rejection. When we're no longer trying to reject something, we're accepting it. So acceptance is a form of non-doing, non-striving, non-achieving. It's the absence of rejection again. So then we can ask ourselves, okay, how was I trying to reject in the past? What was I trying to reject? Well, probably you were trying to reject being awake. You didn't want to be awake. Or you were trying to reject anxious thoughts or difficult emotions. You were trying to get away from them. And when you're no longer trying to sleep, you're no longer trying to get away from difficult emotions, no longer trying to escape difficult thoughts, then this is acceptance. It's a non-doing, it's non-striving, it's the absence of rejection. And when we see this and we ask ourselves, okay, so is acceptance something I want to do just in the evening or during the day too? Then we see that it's more like a lifestyle. Acceptance is more of a lifestyle where we're no longer trying to control things that cannot be controlled. We're no longer trying to reject things or antagonize them or fight or struggle or resist. We're just accepting. It's like a non-doing. It's just like not trying to have control over things we cannot control. And that actually is not exhausting at all. It actually leads us to a place that is really, really peaceful.